Hello, guys. I hope you're doing well. So, here's a list of short movies. So, let's kick off with the number 10 here, the other side of the box. This one is a horror short movie. A couple receives a mysterious box from a friend who tells him to keep an eye on the box and never look away. So, the suspense starts right away. So, there is no jump scares or any bullshit here. The tension keeps on rising till the end of this movie. So, it's a good watch. So, Missions of the Afternoon. This movie starts off with a hand dropping down a flower. From there, the confusion starts. This is like more of a David Lynch style of movie. You know you're watching something good, but you don't know what the heck is going on there. So, various symbolism occurs throughout the shots, which can be interpreted according to your thinking. The entire shot takes place in one location, to be exact, on a park bench, which is genius because it is hard to make audience engaged when you are restricted to one specific location. A guy tries to get a girl out with the help of the time machine. Nothing much to say, filled with comic relief and kind of twist at the end. This shot is entertaining and easy to understand as far as it comes to time travel movies. So, where do I start about this movie? This short movie was completely disturbing. It's a 30-minute movie where we are first introduced to Johnson's family, who are rich, obviously. So, the movie is mainly focused around his son, who reaches his adolescence and starts to explore his sexual side and desires. I don't want to give away the plot because I want you to experience the same shock that I experienced watching this movie. Also, if you're easily triggered by sensitive topics and kind of disgusting elements that goes on in hidden world of the society, this movie is not for you. I never thought this short would be funny to watch. When I started watching this, I thought it would be about the wars and politics, but it took me by surprise. I don't mind giving this short a multiple watch because of how well it uses the comedic timing when it comes to sensitive topics. A man is set to leave his country after robbing his own workplace. Just moments before departure, he decides to have one last round of fun with his friends before he bids them goodbye. I know the description I gave about the movie makes the protagonist look like a bad person, but he is actually not. It's due to circumstance and bad timing in his life, he is forced to do so. A father and a son can bond through anything, being it taking a walk in the park, working on repairing the car, etc. In this shot, they bond over properly packing, how to properly pack a suitcase filled with clothes without leaving any negative space. A well made stop motion animation with a great narration. A horror short movie where there is no ghost or a lady in white dress that will scare you. This takes place in a situation where a woman is placed at the edge of the curve where if she falls, she will fall to her death. This terror specifically triggers every human's fear of height, and we feel the every bit of emotion this protagonist is going through as she clings to the edge of this curve. Lajet is a very unique movie from this list. The movie is shown with the sets of photos, voice narration, and a beautiful music to go along with it. The movie takes place in a fictitious World War III situation where Paris is completely destroyed, and due to radioactivity, the human race is threatened. So, for survival, they go underground. There they conduct experiments on human beings, specifically if their mind is capable enough to go back to past or future. Largely explains the outcome of every decision and error made by a human being and portrayed just using pictures. Overall poetic love story and a tragic ending. This is an animated short movie. The House of Small Cubes is defined in two colors: cold blue, where the character is alone and waiting for his time to come, the warm tones, where he starts to have flashbacks, those happy moments when he spent the time with his wife and children. The House of Small Cubes is heavily stylized and explains about what really life is in a nutshell. In the end, everyone is going to experience the same thing, which makes us connected to this character in this short movie. After watching this, you're going to say, this is tragedy, but that's life.